Hi, I'm Ariele Hanek, the Director of Applications and Support here at seqWell. Today, I'll be going over some of the highlights of using plexWell library preparation kits for SARS CoV-2 surveillance sequencing. The SARS CoV-2 pandemic continues to evolve and impact the entire world. As testing efforts to identify positive cases have ramped up, the need to sequence those positive cases continues to grow. Sequencing of the coronavirus improves our understanding of the pandemic as well as our ability to respond to it. Sequencing provides another layer of information beyond positive-negative diagnostics, including tracking mutation patterns and identifying modes of spread. Countries worldwide are adopting the practice of sequencing the SARS CoV-2 genome of COVID-positive samples. However, as of December 2021, only 16 countries have surveillance sequencing practices that allow for sequencing at least 5% of positive cases. In the United States, only 3.1% of positive cases are currently sequenced. We can and must do better. One of the core problems of large-scale genomics applications is the ability to multiplex hundreds to thousands of samples effectively. plexWell library preparation kits were designed specifically to meet this need and are easily integrated with the common Arctic-style protocol of reverse transcription followed by multiplex PCR for surveillance sequencing of SARS CoV-2. plexWell library preparation kits offer a streamlined workflow. To combine them with the Arctic workflow, you start off by identifying your SARS CoV-2 RNA positive samples, then going through the now standard practice of reverse transcription, followed by multiplex PCRs, using Pool 1 and Pool 2 primers. Following the multiplex PCR, the unpurified Pool 1 and Pool 2 amplicons are recombined and diluted. You use the same dilution point for all of your samples, regardless of the starting CT values. These diluted, unpurified amplicons are used as input into the plexWell library preparation. During the first step of library preparation, each sample is added to an assay-ready sample barcoding plate. Each well of the plate contains a unique I7 indexing reagent that is incorporated into the sample. Following this initial barcoding step, 96 samples are combined into a single tube. The pooled samples undergo a second pool barcoding step to incorporate the I5 index. Library amplification with universal P5 and P7 primers is the final step of library preparation and results in a normalized pool of 96 samples. Processing of additional plates of samples simultaneously is easily achieved. With 24 I5 indexing reagents available, up to 2,304 samples can be multiplexed in a single sequencing run. The combination of Arctic plus plexWell was put into practice by Tgen early in the pandemic. In this case study from 2020, Tgen did a direct comparison of plexWell to Illumina library preparation. A key advantage with the plexWell was the added coverage gained for higher CT samples. This, coupled with the streamlined workflow, allowed Tgen to accelerate its sequencing efforts by nearly tenfold. plexWell library preparation kits have built-in AutoNormalization, creating approximately equal read count for all 96 samples within a pool. The impact of this is high coverage of the SARS CoV-2 genome over a wide range of copy number. When greater than 500 copies are present in the sample, over 80% of the generated sequencing reads map to the SARS CoV-2 genome. Translating this to coverage, greater than 90% of the genome has over 10x coverage with only 100,000 read pairs. This enables robust calling of variants without the need for high sequencing depths. Taking a deeper dive, we additionally looked at the sensitivity and specificity across several prior variants of interest. On the left, we show the sensitivity and specificity of 4 variants, all using the Arctic V3 primer panel from IDT. In each case, the average across all replicates and all copy numbers is shown, along with the range for individual samples. Generally, the sensitivity and specificity are quite high at greater than 98% across the entire range of copy numbers tested. As new variants emerge, primer panels continue to evolve. On the right, we demonstrate that the sensitivity and specificity is preserved across several different primer panels, indicating the robustness of the library preparation. Future primer panels, including version 4.1, which is being developed for Omicron by IDT, are expected to be equally compatible with plexWell kits. In summary, using plexWell library preparation kits as part of your SARS-CoV-2 surveillance sequencing workflow offers several advantages. Notably, there's a streamlined workflow, an efficient use of sequencers with up to 2,304 index combinations available and in stock, the ability to utilize short reads for rapid sequencing runs, and high sensitivity and specificity with only 100,000 read pairs per sample. There's robust performance. You can expect a read count CV of less than or equal to 25% per pool, even with a 700-fold range in copy number. High mapping rates to the genome, and even genome coverage. Additionally, the library prep is flexible enough that it's compatible with multiple reverse transcription and multiplex PCR workflows.